This is the Star Wars The Black Series Battle Droid, and figure is part of the first red line wave of the Black Series for 2019, or Black Series Wave 20, number 83. Picked up this figure at Our Toys. And here is the Battle Droid out of packaging. Certainly, I was not expecting a lot from this figure. I actually thought that this was going to be the weakest figure in the wave, but as it turns out, it's probably one of the best Black Series figures that Hasbro has ever made. I know, right? I mean, I'm blown away by this figure. Battle Droids were never my favorite in the prequel trilogies. I mean, I hated them. I thought they were part of the comic relief that George Lucas decided to do. I was very, very impressed with this figure. Okay, let's do a rundown of the figure. The figure is highly detailed. I mean, sure, the paint apps are here and there. It's basically a beige figure. Lots of beige plastic, but some of the paint apps that they put are battle damage paint apps, as you can see right here on the chest. You got some on the forearm. The head actually has the most battle damage paint apps, and some of the bits are a little bit annoying. I wish there was a better way that they could have done the paint apps with this one, but it's a good step forward for Hasbro. The backpack has some damage, wear and tear as well. The hips right there, knees, shins, and feet. Okay, what I also find very impressive about this figure is the amount of articulation that they've put on this particular figure. And I did not expect that much articulation. Okay, let's start with the head. The head is on a ball joint, and the sort of hair or ears, doggy ears I call them, again move up and down. So do them here like that, or yeah, and he can emote the neck a little bit this way and that. Now, the neck just moves forward and backward, but once you prop this one up, you can rotate the neck this way. Okay. Arms. Arms are on a ball hinge joint. I was very impressed with this. A swivel 360, go in and out. He's got a bicep swivel. I mean, come on, right? Hinge elbow goes this way, and ball hinge wrist, and effectively a ball hinge wrist, because the wrists can go in and out or up and down, however you want to position it. That, and they swivel, right? Had those fingers articulated, wow, this would have been super impressive. But as it is, it's actually pretty good. Okay. Torso is actually on a ball joint. I was very, very impressed with that. I was afraid it'd have that gimmick that it would fly away, but they're pegged in by these, and I actually thought they're ratcheting joints, but they're not. It is a ball joint. Okay, ball jointed hips as well. The hips are probably the weakest joint, or the least articulated. It just goes this way and that, and then goes up and down like that. No thigh swivel though, that's fine. Hinge knees that go like this and that. Ball hinge ankles, it's like a triple hinge. It goes this way, swivels that way, goes up and down, and it has the rocker pivot. I mean, come on, how do you beat that? This is a well-made Black Series figure. Okay, a couple more things. He comes with this Droid Blaster, which is very nice. He holds it very nicely. It's got some weathering on it. Pretty cool. Okay, he has a backpack that has an extendable antenna, which is pretty cool. You can remove the backpack and replace it with just the antenna for the infantry droids, which also looks very nice. So I guess the only thing missing in this particular set would be those binoculars. And I'm pretty sure Hasbro will probably repack and repaint this particular figure into the Battle Droid Commander with the binoculars. And yeah, I can see myself actually buying that. So with very little expectation from this figure has managed to impress me a lot. Before we do his transformation, let's put a size comparison. Here he is with Mace Windu. He's actually pretty tall. I was expecting him to be much shorter, but it's pretty tall. He stands at about 6.5 inches tall with the neck fully extended. And then here he is with my Bandai C-3PO kit, model kit. So he scales very, very nicely. Okay, so he does have a transport mode. You can transform him into his hibernation mode or transport mode. We'll get to that in a while. I forgot to mention one more point of articulation. He's got a 4-arm swivel, and that's mainly because of that hibernation mode transformation or the transport mode transformation. So what you want to do, go ahead and plug that in. Fold the legs all the way up like this, just like in the movie. And fold them up like that. And then the arms, they're just gonna stay right here. And that's what the 4-arm joint is for. You have to rotate it sideways so that the hinge joint for the wrists can actually fold laterally. Okay, so like that. And then just collapse the head. I guess that's it. Yep, you can remove the backpack if you wanted to, and just fold them up like that. That's pretty cool. And with that, I would like to give the figure a 9 out of 10. I think it's one of the best Black Series figures that Hasbro's done. I hate to admit it because I had bashed this figure when we saw images of it, and I was like, who needs a battle droid, right? But I'm sure army builders are going to be happy with this figure. They're probably gonna army build the heck out of this one. Pretty good. Very, very happy with it. The Star Wars, the Black Series, the Battle Droid. Thanks for watching.